What's up guys, it's TechRaccoon back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my updated gaming setup, since I did actually make one pretty recently, but I've reorganized basically my whole room. Everything's changed around, so I decided to make a video on it because I don't really have any other stuff to make videos on. So yeah, leave your suggestions in the description below what I should make videos on. Also, my boom arm just broke like literally as I was trying to record this video, so I would not actually recommend this boom arm. The screw to hold the shock mount actually broke, and yes, so I'll have to put a new screw in, but apart from that it's okay. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So as you can probably see in that little B-roll sequence I did, there are two desks right next to each other now, which makes it actually a lot easier to move from PC to PC and game on one, do editing on the other. It makes it a lot easier. So for all the old viewers out there, you already know my gaming PC specs, so we'll be telling them later on to all the new people to this channel, but now I'm going to be talking about my editing PC specs, since I have never mentioned it in a video. The CPU is an i5-4570 with a base clock of 3.2 GHz and a boost clock of 3.6 GHz, and it's quite an improvement over the i7-870 which I used to have in the editing PC. It's also got 4 GB of DDR3 RAM, not sure what brand it is, I have not looked, but it does have heat shield and it is black. They're also clocked at 1600 MHz like most DDR3 RAM. Now the editing PC, as well as editing, it also is basically my storage for photos and videos I take. So it's got 3 hard drives, it's got one 500 gig and two 1 terabytes, and the two 1 terabytes I'm using in a RAID 1, I'm pretty sure, and that's the one for redundancy because I do not want to lose my footage. As well as that, it's got a 450 watt full master power supply, which serves this build just fine, and it finally has my AMD HD 7870 from my gaming PC, which I used to have in there, but now I have it in here and it does the job just fine. So those are the specs of my editing PC. Now let's get on to the peripherals I use for editing. So I am actually using now the Dell monitor which I used in my gaming setup, and I'll be telling you later on what monitor I'm using for my gaming setup. Then I have the Corsair K70 keyboard, which is not RGB, it's just the red version. I also have the BM800, which is the mic I'm holding now, connected to the Behringer Euphoria UM2, which is an audio interface for quite a cheap price, and I have done a video on the whole audio setup, so check that out if you haven't already. And for audio, I have the Turtle Beach XO4s, which is a really good headset that has quite good noise cancellation. Now for all the new people to this channel, which have only just clicked on this video and don't know my channel, the specs of my gaming PC are: it has a Core i7-860, which is a pretty old CPU, it's a first gen i7, and it's clocked at 2.8 GHz base clock with a boost clock of 3.5 GHz. It has 8 GB of HyperX DDR3 RAM clocked at 1600 MHz. It has a 64 GB SSD and a 1 TB hard drive, as well as an Asus P7P 550 LE motherboard. And finally, the graphics card which I have in there is a GTX 770, which is on par with the 1050 Ti. And now for the peripherals for my gaming setup. So the monitor I'm using is the LG 1080p 24-inch monitor. I'm not sure what model it is, but it's quite a good monitor. It just has a few backlight issues, although I did get it for free, so I'm not too disappointed. I have a Logitech speaker set which is quite old but still has really good audio, as well as the Turtle Beach P11 headset. I also have the Thermaltake Esports Challenger Pro membrane keyboard, and I have gotten a lot of comments saying that it is a mechanical keyboard, but no, it's definitely a membrane keyboard. I can feel it and it says on the box. And I'm also using the SteelSeries Sensei mouse, which is actually a very nice mouse for the price. So that's all from me guys, hope you did enjoy the video. If you do have any questions, leave them down in the description below. If you did like the video, remember to smash the like button. If you didn't, smash the dislike button. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.